Okay, everybody, GM caught this, and it's pretty amazing. It's like a shoreline, a boat there, and right here it looks like this object or this granite stone looks like part of the mountain. What I'm seeing here is this thing, which is very strange. Looks mechanical, looks like a ship, like a round pod, some sort of mechanical looking stuff there, right? So let's maximize it. Let's see what we got. Remember we caught the other one the other day in that sphere. I don't know. No. You maximize it, you get the true color. I want to show you something down here. I don't know if I could do it here. If I could do it on the other location. Look at right here, all the white light. And it's in the same shape. It starts out thinner and it goes into a point, right? Look down here. It starts out thinner and it goes into a point like that. So is that reflecting on the rocks or is those buildings? Is this a facility, a runway? Is this these planes here? Or is it a reflection of this above, which looks very mechanical? Now I'm going to up the maximizer. We got it right now at 2900 by 3400 pixels. 4.5, 4.13 times bigger. Print size is 41 by 47, which is pretty big. The original size was 720 over 83. The final size is 29 over 34K. You can see how that looks mechanical. Not making that up. I don't know what's driving that, but your guess is as good as mine. The sun's acting all strange over here. You see that? Let me see if I can run this backwards. Let you see it again without the maximize, I think. Oh no, it's still good. Let's go to the adjustment and go clarity. Let's see if we can see inside there. I don't know, folks. Okay, so let's do something. We'll take this to the GM. This is a crazy capture. We'll take this thing to my forensic, all right? And we'll see what happens. I'm going to play around a little bit right here for a second. Look at that. Pretty weird. Now watch, as you turn the light down, you notice the reflection is still on top of these buildings or rocks or whatever it is. And remember, it's daytime. Look at that. I don't know. UFO people love this stuff. I still think it's a reflection right there. Look at that. Something down there. Let's see what else I could do to this thing. Let's go sharper. Getting stranger. You can see the metal device, right? It's like in a glass housing, or maybe this is like a space motorcycle. I don't know. I'm just talking weird, but you still see the reflection from the object. We're just doing a little investigation. That's pretty clear right there, guys. You see that? Metal. Looks like metal. I don't know. Whoever's flying that thing. Oh, man, they're pretty bold. This is noise, what they call noise. So it's counting all that as noise. Let's say it's in and housed by glass. I don't know. That is pretty wild looking. Okay, I'm still sharpening some. They always tell you not to sharpen, but I'm gonna sharpen it. That's a good one, guys. Take a picture of that. Pretty intense. This is the highest quality ever, so just go high quality. Run out of memory, throw stuff away, keep stuff. Okay, I'm gonna take it to the forensic show. So I'll be back. I'll be back. Okay, right now I just took you to my forensic tool. I'm gonna put it on magnification. I don't know, 8, which is the highest it goes, quite a bit. We'll look inside this thing, see if we can get a good view. You know how it is when I do these guys, I never know what I'm gonna find. I'm doing them in real time. So one might think, well, that's not a big deal. It could just be light, right? Well, let me take you to light level sweep, which controls the light. I'm going to bring it all the way down. You got light in there. I can't pull this really close. You see the light bouncing off the object, which I call the machine. As you take the light down, there's still something there, and there's still reflection down here. See the reflections? You don't see much of the light up here now. You do see whatever's controlling that thing. And this is the ridge. So it's a very interesting tool. You can get a good view of stuff. The real prover, this is total proof. As you bring the opacity up, you watch, you're going to start seeing what's really there. Something's really there. If you don't believe that one, I'll go back to that. You look at the noise level. We'll magnify the noise, auto contrast. See how the light has noise, but this light looks like it's just light, but it's not. You might think, well, it's a cloud. No. This thing really gives it a different view. You have an equalizer, they call it an equalizer, but basically it darkens it. So as you can see, there's some activity going on. Getting it? It's something there. Okay, go back to level sweep. Remember, it's another tool to look at the light sources. There's some objects right there. It's either a machine. I don't know, like the other one I did the other day. I don't know. You tell me. I'm going around the edges of it. Pretty creepy, huh? Maybe it's a space well. Now, I'm going to take you to a darker shot of it. Let's go to the dark shot I did. It's magnified like crazy. Okay, I'm going to go back. You can see the noise in there. And remember, noise is just all those crisscrossy stuff when you look at a picture real close. Sometimes it looks like squares. That's noise. You take the noise back and you go to the magnifier, which is like a magnifier. And you're looking at now. Okay. Auto contrast by channel shows you the colors of the objects. This is when you get weird with me because it's like sometimes you see a face, sometimes you don't. But I'm willing to talk about it and say, this is crazy. But it's definitely something material, something physically, our dimension right there. Some stuff going on now. See, it picks up here. See up here where the arrow is? It'll look like a lot of light, right? But look when you get that contrast by channel. It's by contrast. So it doesn't really give it a definition, right? Now watch by channel. You're going to get definition now. You could actually see objects, if you can see objects. Your mind can make up tricks on you, but then again, we don't know what's going up in that sky. There's stuff going up on this thing. All right, so I want you to see that. Let's get it all the way back, magnified. I don't know. Nothing I've ever seen quite like that. Good capture. Down here, though, I'm pretty sure that's light reflecting off of this thing. Anybody got any clue, leave a comment, because it's the mystery of the night. Let me do one more picture of this. Let's go to the original, more like the original one. So you see stuff with a lot more light on it. See, right up in here, it's just really strange, right up in there. You might have a couple creatures there. You might have that thing driving it. And these two faces might be pilots. That is some kind of crazy imagination I got, huh? It could be giants, because these things, it's almost like there's an arm, a face, an arm. It takes a minute to find stuff in these pictures, but if you watch how I do it, you can find stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'm just losing my mind. That's okay. That's what happens when you watch the sky too much. You lose your mind. I lose my mind for Jesus. But there's a lot of stuff going on. I think that's a guy with the green and red jacket on with his hand on his knee. But I could be wrong. Sometimes it takes a minute for your eyes to adjust. Let's go. That's too magnified. Let's go. Yeah, let's go 8 magnified. I don't know. You people tell me. Seems to be like, this is crazy imagination, but it seems to be like looking at this thing on the side there with the green, black eyeballs. That this thing is like a protective shield. It's like translucent. No lie, just go with me on this. If this thing is translucent, here's the frame for it inside there, right there. And these giants, I don't know trigonometry and I don't know how to do it and all that, but if you took this thing and went from the ground up, from the sun, and you got an angle on this thing, you could probably calculate how big, if these are faces with guys with arms, big hands. Okay, let's bring the magnifier down. See how they sit back more. You see how it looks almost like he has his arm on his leg. This one looks like he's behind some kind of a device there. It's lit up. And this one down here, you know, you can't see him that good anymore, but right there, the eyes. It's almost like they're in the bottom of a different part of the ship, but it's like, you don't know. Maybe that's the alien that helps them. I don't know. The gray that helps them. I don't know. It does get crazy. Anyways, that's the end of that thing because that's pretty weird. And I'll leave you with that face right there. I'll leave you with this guy right here with his friend. I think he's a giant. It's almost like he's sitting there with his arm on his leg, looking to the left at you. Maybe he has a space watch on. I don't know. I'll leave you with that one. Okay. Talk to you later. Make sure you subscribe, you UFO hunters. This is wild.